caught in the sky. They thought the Sahel was still asleep. They thought the skies were empty, unguarded, forgotten. They thought Burkina Faso wouldn't notice. They were wrong. High above the quiet stretch of Sahelian airspace, a Nigerian C-130 moved steadily, confidently, like it had done many times before. Its transponder spoke the language of routine. Its wings carried the disguise of normalcy. On paper, it was just another military transport aircraft. But in reality, it was something else entirely. The moment it crossed into Burkina Faso's airspace, unseen assumptions shattered. New radar systems, recently deployed, precise and unforgiving, lit up the aircraft instantly. Not a whisper of clearance. No file flight plan. No diplomatic coordination. No prior communication. To Burkina Faso's air defense network, this was not a visitor. It was an intruder. Within minutes, Burkinabe Air Force units were alerted. Procedures were activated. Interceptors moved. Calm, professional, silent, the C-130 was tracked. Shadowed, cornered, and then came the order no one expected. Land immediately. Not because the crew wanted to, not because of a technical issue, but because Burkina Faso's skies had spoken, and they were no longer permissive. The aircraft was forced down at Bobo Dioulasso, a city whose importance is no accident, a strategic hub, a military nerve center, a place where every signal, every movement matters. Only after the wheels touched Burkinabe soil did the truth begin to surface. On board were 11 Nigerian military officers, not logistics personnel, not diplomats, but specialists, men trained in tactical navigation, geolocation, and electromagnetic intelligence. The aircraft itself carried equipment designed not to move cargo, but to listen, quietly, passively, thoroughly. It was built to collect coordinates of military positions, communication frequencies, radar signatures, operational patterns. This was SIGINT, the language of modern espionage. The mission wasn't accidental, and it wasn't innocent. According to multiple security sources, this flight fit into a wider pattern, one that doesn't rely on boots on the ground anymore, but on shadows, proxies, and deniability, a form of warfare where influence is preserved through data, not declarations. France, long accustomed to watching the Sahel from above and within, no longer enjoys unrestricted access. Official withdrawals have happened, but habits die slowly. Networks remain. Relays adapt. Regional partners are used as intermediaries. Nigeria, a major Western security partner, and ECOWAS heavyweight, became the quiet courier. The objective? To map, to measure, to anticipate, to know Burkina Faso's defenses before anyone else needs to. But this time the script failed. Burkina Faso didn't panic. It didn't hesitate. It didn't look away. The operation was neutralized, equipment secured, personnel placed under control. Investigations launched, methodical, legal, deliberate. Early findings pointed to a hostile intelligence mission, not a misunderstanding. And with that, a message echoed far beyond Bobo Dioulasso. The Sahel is no longer blind. Its skies are no longer open playgrounds. Its sovereignty is no longer theoretical. For decades, foreign powers built listening posts across West Africa, embedding surveillance into cooperation, influence into partnership. Presidents were watched. Armies were mapped. States were managed from afar. Not with chains, but with cables, frequencies, and dependency. But the era is ending. Burkina Faso's response was not loud. It didn't need to be. Intelligence, after all, respects silence more than speeches. The aircraft remains. The officers remain. And the skies remain watched. Because today, Burkina Faso is not reacting to history. It is rewriting it. No more invisible flights. No more unchecked eyes. No more borrowed sovereignty. The Sahel is awake. And it is watching back.